George Ondek doing the latest of my Slice of Life shows. Today it's a Slice of Pizza show. Very honored once again to be at Nonna's at Beach Shopping Center in Peekskill, where the owner Mike is kicking off his first Saturday of 3 Saturdays where he's raising funds for the victims of Puerto Rico, Texas, and Florida, the hurricane victims. We're going to have representatives here from the Salvation Army, I believe Catholic Charities, and possibly the Red Cross, which will be 3 beneficiaries of the funds that are raised. Very shortly, we'll be talking to the owner, and we're hoping people come out, make donations. He will do matching donations to anyone who makes a donation. And anybody in the month of December who makes any purchase in Nonna's will get 15% off their entire bill. One of the honored guests today has just shown up for the fundraiser for Puerto Rico that Nonna's and Mike, the owner, is throwing. Mr. Smith, nice seeing you.
Nice to see you. Good morning, Mr. Ondek.
And congratulations on your victory as councilman in Peekskill.
Thank you very much.
What do you think of this effort that Mike, the owner of Nonna's, is doing?
I think it's a great effort. You know, the damage that was left by the hurricane in Puerto Rico is just the tremendous, and the long-lasting impacts are something that we as a community, here and abroad, I don't think we can do enough to try and help and support them. So any efforts that people here in the community make. Nonna's has been a great, establishment.
It's been here for 11 years.
11 years.
Very successful.
Very successful.
And Mike, the owner, wants to give back to the community.
Right.
And give back to the ravaged people of Puerto Rico, Texas, and Florida.
Which is great, because that's really what it's all about, giving back to the community.
Especially in this season of giving.
Especially
Christmas,
in this season of giving. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so it was great having you on the George Ondek Show, and
thank you,
good
George.
luck in the new year.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Look forward to
Merry
working
Christmas,
with
happy
you.
holidays.
Same to you.
Thank you.
I'm now with Colonel Carol Voisey,
I am in charge of the Salvation Army here in Peekskill, as well as the Westchester County Coordinator and Putnam County Coordinator for the Salvation Army.
And the Salvation Army is a very worthy organization. It's one of them Michael and I picked out to be a recipient for the people of Puerto Rico, Florida, and Texas, but today specifically for the victims in Puerto Rico.
Yes, yeah.
Just like almost 100% of the funds from Salvation Army go to the
Yes, anything collected for Puerto Rico during these days, it's 100% that has been committed to be sent to Puerto Rico. And our territorial commander has also asked that in every community across the Eastern Territory where there's a Salvation Army, that one of the days of our regular Red Kettle effort would be donated specifically to Puerto Rico and their needs there.
And one of the reasons I helped Michael pick out the Salvation Army to do this, as a little boy, I was poor once. And I can remember the Salvation Army giving out hams to people, turkeys at Christmas time. And I lived in the ghetto area of Yonkers, Getty Square, and I saw many fires where they were at fires giving warm blankets and things like that.
Yeah, and still the service that we do today as well. And it's really just the generosity of people in the community. We like to keep donations that we collect in the community local so that we can help. At the moment in Peekskill, many of you know that we have a soup kitchen.
I was just about to
Yep.
mention that, and soup is one of my favorite things, but I think
It's not
I'll leave
always
that for
soup,
the
but
board.
yeah, it's something, a warm
You actually give
meal,
them a warm lunch.
a warm lunch, yeah, every day from Monday to Friday, 12 to 12:30. And
wow.
this year we also, as many years before, we're collecting toys for children to be distributed to families in need, and also Christmas dinners. So it's a busy time of year for us.
Do you have a Christmas holiday party for the, or
No,
just a
the families
Christmas
that
dinner?
come in, they usually come in, they'll be arriving next week. They have scheduled times to come in so that they can pick up the gifts that have been purchased for their children. They have what we call an angel tree program. You can see it at Planet Fitness, where they have, and some other stores and banks around, where you can get an angel tag where the child has actually put their wish list on it. And when you take a tag, you can go and purchase
But
the present.
Let's get back to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Wasn't that a devastating hurricane?
Yes,
And
yes.
it will take years to recover.
Yes,
So
and
any
there are
help they
parts
can-
of the island that are very difficult to reach because roads were washed out, and the Salvation Army already has a presence, a local presence there in Puerto Rico. So that's why we were able to give 100% because we're
Wow.
already there, established there, and working. So any money that goes towards that can be 100% because we already have operating costs in effect. My son-in-law, Trevor Nadaluk, was one of the first responders and was able to go to Puerto Rico to actually help distribute food and to rebuild some of the Salvation Army locations so that we could open them up to meet the needs in each of the
Okay,
communities.
I now look forward to you meeting the owner and
Yes,
him
yes.
making a offer or presentation to you.
That's wonderful. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks for having us. Thanks.
I know have Mr. Moss here. How you doing?
I'm doing,
Hey, how's the food here at
the
Nonna's?
food is very good.
How long you been coming here?
About, since the opened, I think
All
about
right.
15,
Now,
16
I just saw
years.
you did something. We just opened now. We're starting the fund drive for the victims of the
Okay.
hurricane,
And I want to put
and
the
you're
first
making the
$10
first
in
contribution.
there. Right.
And Michael's going to match that.
Oh,
But let's hope
wow.
it's 1,000 times over
Maybe
before
I
it's
should give
finished.
him some more then.
Well, that's up to you. You could be as generous as you want, but you started it off. We will not forget
Right,
that.
right.
Thank you. What's your first name, Mr. Moss?
Theodorus, Ted,
See,
Theo.
where you from?
I'm from Holland.
Holland. Oh, you're Dutch, right?
Right. I'm
And
the
nobody
first,
can say to you, no, Moss, right?
No, I'm the first one.
All right, thank you.
A euro down on the wall.
What's your favorite meal here?
My favorite meal, I mostly get a slice of pizza
That sounds good.
with pepperoni on it
Really?
and a lots of garlic, and I know exactly the way
you're
I
not going to
want.
be kissing sweet then.
No, I don't kiss anybody.
Have a few mints before you go home
Right.
to the wife.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
We're at Nonna's. I'm with Michael. What's your last name, Michael?
Kabashi.
Amashi.
Kabashi, Kabashi.
Kabashi, like
Yes.
in Kabashi
Yeah.
in Polish. But you're here to do a good thing today. You're here to give money to the people of Puerto Rico through the Salvation Army.
Yes.
And your name?
I'm Colonel Voisey from the Salvation
Colonel
Army.
Boise. She's here with a kettle,
Yep.
and we're kicking off the drive today.
Yes.
So what do you want to say about this, what you're going to do for
Well-
the 3 next weekends? Here, I'll give
Well,
you
we're
the
gonna-
mic. I'll let you hold the mic.
We're going to start with today. I'm not sure how long do you want to go, but the key here, objective here, is to get everyone involved to help as much as we can. The first step we're going to take is Salvation Army is going to try to collect as much as they can, whether it's here at the counter or in the front. And when we're done, whatever is collected, we will match from Nonna's
Thank you.
Pizzeria.
Yeah, thank you.
And we're going to continue for the next 2 weeks. We're going to take care of the victims of Texas, Hurricane Harvey. We're going to try to give back as much as we can.
And Florida.
And Florida as well,
And on the
absolutely.
29th, to the 3 different agencies, the Catholic Charities, the Red Cross, and Salvation Army. You're going to present the check,
Absolutely.
and I heard it's going to be quite substantial.
We're going to do the best we can.
By the way, I want to also introduce two more people who've just come in.
Oh, hi everyone. My name is Colin Smith. I'm newly elected to the Peekskill Common Council, and then to my left is
Ramon Fernandez, another new elected Common Council for Peekskill
What do you
too.
think of the effort of the owner of this place that he's going to give money to the victims of Puerto Rico, the disaster?
I think it's a very, very nice idea, and that's a very good effort. Even do you see that I was a little bit late? Because I'm waiting for my wife and my daughters that we coming to eat in pizza now. So, but they coming now. So,
You mentioned George sent you get 15% off on the bill.
okay, that's
Isn't that
perfect.
good? For the month of December, right?
Whatever George says, I'm staying behind it.
And that's one of the greatest things that Peekskill has. Everybody work together and help others when something happens. Yes, that's a better
We
thing.
unite behind one another. We help, especially at a disaster time and at Christmas and Hanukkah.
Yes, of course. Okay.
Okay.
I'd just like to say thank you, if I may. Thank you so much. I mean, this is just such a fantastic opportunity for us to work together and locally in the community to help others. And I'm just very excited that I can promise you 100% of whatever's collected will go specifically to Puerto Rico. Our commander in New York has made that promise. So nothing will be taken away for anything, and everything that you're doing. We love your food. We love your we eat here often, frequent here often. So it's exciting to be able to work together like this. It's very generous.
It is.
Thank
with
you.
everyone's help, all of our customers' help, that we're able to do that. So I want to say thank you to all, and thank you as well for being part of this. I really appreciate
And
it,
you're a
George.
giving person, Michael. You're giving back to the community because the community has done so good for you.
Absolutely. I just hope that everyone that hears this show takes a little more effort, gives a little more effort to help the ones in need.
Now, Miss Boise is leaving something behind, a red kettle.
Absolutely.
And anyone who comes in, if they want to make a contribution, you're going to match it.
Absolutely.
And I hear it could go into the thousands, but I'm going to keep that quiet, okay?
Absolutely.
Because
Speak it
you
into
know that people are going to be very generous.
I believe that.
And they all should like that 15% discount you're going to give,
If they mention your name, George,
okay?
that's right there.
And that you give free delivery, too.
Absolutely.
And your sauce is pretty good, and so is your smile, Michael.
you, sir.
That's why your business is
Thank you very
successful.
much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, buddy. Thank you.
very nice
Thanks,
to meet you,
man.
Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
George.
Nice
you.
to meet you. And do we have a vow you will come back again on the 29th? So Mr. Michael can present you with a check.
Yes, I will be back. I can promise that I will be back on the 29th. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We've had a great fundraising day at Nonna's Pizzeria, an Italian restaurant, an Albanian restaurant here in Peekskill, New York. We've been at Beach Shopping Center. We've been raising money for great causes for the hurricane victims of Florida, Texas, and Puerto Rico. Till next time, be generous. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next Saturday and the following Saturday at Nonna's, where the fundraising will continue. We're here at Nonna's at the fundraising drive for the victims of the hurricane, and we have a satisfied customer here. What's your name, sir?
My name's Ken Jessup.
Ken Jessup. Where you from?
I'm from Peekskill, New York.
I see you got a nice slice of pizza there. What kind of pizza is that?
That's eggplant, Parmesan
Yeah.
pizza.
Are you Italian?
No.
You like, or Albanian? This is a combination Albanian Italian pizza
Absolutely.
here at Nonna's. How's it taste? Pretty good?
It tastes great. I've been coming here for years. They're
Wow.
very professional, clean.
Yeah, and how's the food? How's the sauce?
The sauce is tremendous.
Okay, thank you for being on the George Ondek show today
Absolutely.
and contributing to the relief fund for the victims of the hurricane.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
God bless.
Thank you. And isn't Mike, the owner, a nice guy to do things like that?
He's always, everybody here has always been nice.
And
Everybody.
When you have nice people and nice sauce, you can't beat a restaurant, right?
Right. That's why he has 10 people working at 11 o'clock in the morning.
He has 38 people working for him all the time, and you know what? There was a guy before him, only one who couldn't make it. So what does that tell you?
Well, he's running a tight ship.
Yep. No, he's doing a good job, right? Thank you. This is George Ondek. We're at the second phase of Michael's fundraiser here at Nonna's. It's 2 days before Christmas. That's why I'm wearing this hat. And I have a co-host with me, Miss Cindy Morand. How are you today, Cindy?
I'm well, George. Thank you.
What do you think of this great thing that Michael is doing for the hurricane victims of Puerto Rico, Florida, and Texas?
Michael has put himself out there, and he has made an amazing potential difference for these, we'll call them victims, because they were victims of circumstance, and Michael's going to make a big difference for them.
And now I'm going to let you take over as my co-host and
Thank you.
interview Mr. Michael.
Thank you.
If you want to give your last name, that's okay.
Kabashi.
Mr. Kabashi.
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, Michael, you've had Nonna's for how many years now?
11 years.
11 years.
Yes.
In Peekskill,
Yes.
and you have another location as well.
Yes.
Okay, it's just growing and growing and growing.
Yes.
But we are live here from Peekskill today,
Yes, we are.
and we have a red kettle
Yes.
by the door. You've had it here all month.
Correct.
December.
Yes.
Is December a busy month for you? Every month is a busy month for you?
We have been blessed every month. It is a busy month. However, the month of December is excessively busy. And that's how George and I came up with the idea of basically maximizing the effort of helping with the relief of the victims of the hurricanes, natural disasters.
In the 3 states?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. And then was there another charity that was you were going to make a difference to also?
Absolutely. We always donate to Catholic Church every time we get an opportunity. And this time around, it's no different. It's Christmas. It's a time of giving. It's a season of giving. And we are glad, and we are definitely blessed to have the ability to give. So we're trying to do our best.
Giving and being thankful. And then at the end of the month, is it true that you're going to match what is in the pot?
Every single dollar.
Every dollar.
And if
Dollar
it
for
came
dollar.
a little short, we're going to go a little overboard on that, just to make it.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
You're going to make
Thank
a big difference for a lot. And this is the Salvation Army. His name is on that sign also. And you've had the pot by your door, like we said earlier, the whole month.
Just about
And
the
it's
whole
not over yet. We have a couple days left, so.
We have another week, a whole week left.
And the third phase will be next Saturday. You'll be here, Cindy, I hope.
Next Saturday.
And he'll be presenting checks that day. I think.
Absolutely.
One to the Salvation Army and one to the Catholic Church.
Absolutely.
For the victims of the
Absolutely.
hurricane.
Absolutely. Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And I think we're going to have the pastor of the Assumption Church come today. He's expected within the next hour or so. And he'll be one of the recipients. And I think in a month or two, you're going to take care of the Holy Spirit Church. That's
Absolutely.
That's what a good
Absolutely.
guy he is.
Absolutely.
Something
Absolutely.
about support, connection.
Jesus gave us a lot more than money. We got to give back. We must follow his.
And Michael,
his
talk about how great America is, that if you want to work, the great opportunity that our country has.
And that part, I could really go on all day. But I'm going to make it very, very simple. For a man that has traveled, I have traveled a lot. I have been in many different countries. I assure every American, anyone that feels down or feels neglected, remember this. America is heaven and earth. It's one of the best places in the universe for humanity. Place of freedom, place of possibilities, place of opportunities, place of respect for human race, regardless of gender, regardless of race, regardless of color. You do not find another nation like this one anywhere in earth.
With the opportunity that poor person who works hard has upward mobility. A person who makes $200 a week one day can make $100,000 a week or $1 million if they work hard. You agree that? Well, maybe not $1 million a week, but
The opportunities are endless. It's all about what you want out of life. And if you really want it bad
Go
enough
for it.
and you go after it with hard work, respect, and honor, you will succeed. And this is a nation that will allow you to succeed. This is a nation where it's very possible for every single person to succeed.
And Michael, you're doing one other thing. You're giving a discount to people who are watching this show and to people who saw the ad of 15% for the month of December. Is that correct?
That's in honor of George Ondek.
On the deck, huh?
On the deck.
A good
And
Czechoslovakian name.
absolutely.
But occasionally I'm Giorgio Ondekio.
Or Giorgio
And I love
Ondek.
Italian,
And-
Albanian food.
And for that, for the remaining of December, we'll increase it from 15 to 20%.
Wow!
If
Ay,
you mention
caramba.
George's name.
Wow.
George is a vet. George
Vietnam
is a
vet.
perfect example of an American soul. Selfless, always thinking of others, always working hard and never giving up.
Just like you, Michael.
I take it from you,
With
George.
that, let's make some sauce, some pizza, and do good business.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
very much.
Michael.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Cindy. Mike, you made a challenge to me. Here I'm helping you raise funds for this worthy cause. Well, I put my money where my mouth is.
And me too, George.
You too.
Together.
I'm
This
doing
is
a
me and
10,
George.
he's doing a 20. So
gonna do
I
this.
challenge everyone who comes in here. They could
So
give
bring
at
it
least
up.
$10 to
Whatever you can.
whatever you can. It helps the
Just give it
needy
from the
people.
heart.
And Mike and George have hearts of gold because we're for the poor and the needy people who were ravaged by that hurricane. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you all.
We're now closing out the second fundraiser at Nonna's, and I have some of the help here. Michael, my co-host Cindy. What's your name?
My name is Bessa, the nephew of Mike.
Bessa. What, is this the best pizza and Italian and Albanian sauce going, or what?
How should I explain this? Nonna's Pizza is the best pizza.
Okay. And who is this here? A waitress? What's your name?
Danielle.
Danielle. How do you like working for Michael?
I love it. It's the best.
Okay, and I have Cindy here. Cindy, my co-host. Close out the show with Michael.
Thank you, George. We want to thank Michael and his wonderful staff here at Nonna's in Peekskill for your unselfish everything. You are donating, making it easy for people to donate also. Wonderful causes. And again, you're going to match what's in the pot for the end of the month
And exceed,
and exceed
if
it.
necessary.
Fantastic.
Absolutely. Thank
And
you.
the people keep flooding in the door.
Yes.
And it's not quite, it's just about lunchtime now.
It's
And
getting
you are
there.
getting busy.
Yes.
We're going to get out of the way.
Thank
So
you.
you guys can all get back to work. Thank you for letting us host here.
Thank you for
Thank you
being
for
here.
everything you've done and what you continue to do.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you all.
It's been the second phase of the fundraising event in December by Michael and Nonna's. Come on out next week and let's make this a big event.
Absolutely.
It's December 29th, 2017. I'm once again here at Nonna's with my co-host
Cindy Moran.
Cindy Moran, and we're here the third day of fundraising for the people of Puerto Rico, Houston, Texas, and Florida who were hit so bad by the hurricane. Don't you think it's a great thing that Michael, the owner of Nonna's, is doing this?
It's amazing. He will not stop giving.
I hear at the end of the day he may be giving a check to the Salvation Army and Assumption Church for the victims, which may go into the thousands of dollars.
He did say he would match whatever's in that pot right
Yes.
there.
I hear quite a bit has been put in the pot. It's been a month-long drive. And very shortly we'll be seeing him, and we'll be seeing the pastor of the Assumption Church and the colonel from the Salvation Army at Peekskill.
Yes, they're coming
So
here.
Cindy, we're looking forward on this snowy day, and we didn't even let the snow stop us today.
No, we're here.
And Michael is continuing his offer of giving, I think it's 20% off on a bill to anyone who mentions this show that they saw you and me, and his advertising is working, I guess,
It's
in a
working.
way.
It is. I mean,
Yeah.
it is snowing out,
It's-
and it's lunchtime, and he's busy.
And he's giving
busy
back
place.
to the community. He's giving back because his business is so successful. Okay, Cindy, we'll talk to you again later. But I'm just here with two happy customers of Nonna's. How's the food here?
Yeah, food is great.
And what's your name?
Yeah, food is always great. What I like the most is garlic nuts.
And what's your name?
Viera.
And what's your name?
John.
And what country you from?
I'm from Slovakia.
I'm from Slovakia too. Jak się masz, which is
Slovak
Polish.
rules.
Okay, thank you. And isn't the food great here?
Yeah, it is very
How
nice,
long
yeah.
have you been coming here?
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, I just joined the gym. It's good. You work out too? You get muscles?
I was more. I used to more.
I hear your father or grandfather was Czechoslovakian, right?
My father.
And this place, they're Albanian, but the wife is Italian, so they got a great Italian sauce here, so that's what makes it
yeah.
great.
I
Thank
think that
you.
the dough is perfect.
Thank you both for being on the
Thank you.
George Ondek show and saying how great Mike, the owner of this place, is. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you. I'm very honored today. It's a snowy day, December 29th, 2 days before New Year's, and it's a very happy, sunny day here at Nonna's Restaurant in Peekskill. I'm with the owner, Michael,
Yes, hi.
and the head of the Salvation Army in
Hi.
Peekskill,
Yes.
Carol.
Voisey, Lieutenant
Boise.
Colonel.
I'm with Pastor
Sanchez from Assumption Church.
and one of the elected officials of Peekskill.
Ramon Fernandez.
Congratulations, and you will be a new councilman elect in 2 days. Okay. Here is a big day, all month long. The people who come to this restaurant have been putting funds in a kettle for the people of Puerto Rico, Texas, and Florida. And today, Michael is going to be making a presentation first to the Salvation Army and then to the Assumption Church, which will funnel the money to the victims of Puerto Rico, Texas, and Florida.
Let me begin by saying that by thanking the very main person here in this event, that's George Ondek. Most of this was made possible by him and his help and his crew, his cameraman and everyone else.
DeLuca?
I will. All I can say is that today we'll be presenting Salvation Army with $1,500 check, and the Roman Catholic Church as well with $1,500 check. This is not the last day. We will continue on our own, without anyone's help for that matter, to donate and raise even more funds as we go. We are blessed. Lord has blessed us with plenty, great workers, great town, great business, and we intend to give back. We intend to make a difference. I hope everyone else follows. Thank you very much for everything and everyone's get together. Thank you, Father, for being here.
So maybe you want to present the first check to the Salvation Army? And what a guy. He gave me a lot of credit, but we worked on this together. Michael has a heart of gold. He's doing very well in his business, and he believes in giving back to the community and giving back to the poor and unfortunate. And in the month of January, he already told me he wants to do another fundraiser for Support Connection, which is a cancer support group for women who had breast cancer and ovarian cancer. So, okay, no, you give it to her.
Thank you
Get a
very
picture.
much.
Wait,
Appreciate that.
Cindy.
Coming and putting your
Get
effort
this
as well.
picture of him giving a check to her. Got it?
Who do I make the check out?
Assumption Church.
Assumption Church. Double S?
And now Michael is
Is it
making.
double S? Just one S.
Double S.
Michael now is making an equal check out for the Assumption Church in Peekskill, who will funnel the money to the right people,
Yes.
right, to help the poor, unfortunate people. What do you think it is, Father? Oh, Father, we would like one. Michael only wants one thing in return from you.
What will it be?
A blessing for his business that
Yeah,
it
sure.
continues to be here another 11 years and be successful so he can do the good things he's doing. 30.
Amen.
May God
Thank
bless
you so
and
much.
everyone that helps the
Thanks
church
a lot. Thanks a lot.
and does the Lord's work.
On behalf of all our Catholic people from Puerto Rico, those who lost houses, family members, people they love the most, we want to say thank you.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you
Father,
so much
being
for
here.
your great heart, for this wonderful place. People come here not only for the good meal you offered, but also for your good heart, for all your kindness, all this wonderful stuff you have. I can feel the presence of the Lord here. And if you come, you are in a good place, in good hands. So give it a try. You never know how can you help your peoples, how can you help brothers and sisters in need. Mike, thank you so much for everything, and
my pleasure.
may the Lord always
I
always
just feel
bless
like
you.
I'm not doing enough.
Amen,
I will try
amen.
my best for the rest of the years to do the best I can
Amen.
for the Lord's work.
And we do appreciate everything you do for us.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you, Father. I'm
George,
proud to have you as my pastor.
likewise,
Thank you.
likewise.
Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. That means a lot.
Say a couple of
Thank
words.
you. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I just want to say thank you again, Michael, and this is the really reason because we have a very nice series over here in Peekskill. Yes, yes, and that happened when we have any kind of emergency event. It doesn't matter if it's local or far away. The people of Peekskill, we work together, and then we forgive every difference. It doesn't matter like religion, politics, any kind of the difference that we have. We forgive that, and then we put in together an effort together to help others. So, and this is the
Councilman Fernandez, you will work very closely with the small business community of Peekskill, I'm sure.
yes.
Okay, with that, we want to wish everybody a happy new year. Bon appetit. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. I would also like to say thank you, Michael. Thank you so much for this very generous gift. And I can assure you that 100% of this will go to the families in Puerto Rico that the Salvation Army is helping and assisting, as well as in Texas and in the other areas where the storms have hit. So thank you very much.
Salvation Army is
And,
one of the group of people that helps tremendously.
you.
I have a lot of respect. I really do.
Thank you, and we love your establishment, and even locally, we're here quite often, and we just want to honor that too. And thank you to George for pulling this all together and thinking of us and including us. We're very grateful. Thank you so much.
You're the key here, really.
Thank you.
I thank you. I thank you for everything you've
Okay,
done.
with that, this has been the George Ondek Show. This actually has been a month-long project because Mr. Michael has had 3 fundraisers on 3 different Saturdays, plus the whole month he's been having people match the contributions. Plus, he's been so generous, giving 20% off if they said they knew me.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Michael.
You're a big person in my life right
Okay,
now,
that-
George,
and-
I hope
and
you
you're like
remain
a
that
brother
way.
to me.
I also wanted to bring up that I have reached out to other businesses as well, meaning Cremosa Food Company. This is specifically directed to all pizza owners, whether you're different nationalities or not. Cremosa Company, it's a food company that is by far one of the most reasonable and most trustworthy company, honest. I reached out to the owner and he pledged that he's going to donate. At this moment, he's in California with his daughter spending the week.
Yeah.
When he gets back, he made a promise to me that he will donate to you
Oh,
guys,
thank
and I
you.
will get in touch with you for that as well.
Thank you so
Okay, so
much,
this
yeah.
hasn't ended just here. This is not just
Thank
here. We
you.
will continue to do this.
Right into the
Thank you very much.
so much.
Okay, thank you so much, and thank Nonna's too.
Thank you, George.
And there's Nonna up there, right?
Yes,
Nonna's
that's my
mama.
Nonna. That's my Nonna. God bless her. May she rest in
Okay, God bless everybody. Happy New Year. We'll see you next week on the George Ondek Show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, George.
Thank you, dear. It's a freezing cold day in Peekskill, New York, but it's warm here at Nonna's Pizza. The pizza pies are hot, and so is the spaghetti sauce. But we're here today with the new mayor of Peekskill, Mr. Rainey.
Yes,
how are you, Andre?
I'm very well, and I'm thankful. I feel like I made some real accomplishments. I'm on the George Ondek show.
Well,
this is beautiful.
We are honored that you would come by, and
Certainly.
one of your first events for the city of Peekskill, that you're promoting a business. Michael, the owner, has been here 11 years, very successful business, and he believes in giving back to the community. What do you think about that?
I think that's awesome, and the fact that we have somebody like that in our community is beautiful.
Right.
Very beautiful.
And I also have Miss Quinn here with me, Kathy Quinn.
Yes, thank you very much.
And this month's contributions he's going to be making is to Support Connection, which is for women's breast and ovarian cancer survivors.
Yes, our organization helps people with breast and ovarian cancer, offering support groups and wellness programs and counseling. We've been around 21 years, and it is because of people in the community that support us that we're able to offer free and confidential services that are so critical to women and their families when they're dealing with cancer treatments.
Okay, we're waiting for the owner, Michael. He will be up shortly. In the meantime, let's dig in on a slice of this delicious pizza.
Say no more. I'll be the first to try it.
All right, let's see.
Though I've been here numerous times.
Let's see the mayor here. By the way, if you mention George Ondek's name this month, Mr. Mayor, you can get 10% discount.
10%?
Yeah.
Can I do it twice?
You'll have to ask the owner on that one. How's their pizza? Pretty good?
Delicious.
Number one. This is the latest edition of the George Ondek Show. It's a slice of pizza show today, and a slice of pizza sauce at Nonna's in Peekskill. Very honored to be with the mayor of Peekskill, Andre Rainey.
Yes. I'm happy to be here myself. Thank you, George.
It's nice and warm in here on a cold day. I'm also with the owner of Nonna's, Michael.
You know, I like the mic, George.
You like that name? I like that name, Mike, by the way.
Thank you.
You're a giving person. Last month you gave to Puerto Rico, Texas, and Florida, the hurricane victims. It's now January, and you've got a new charity you're going to be giving to.
This month of January we'll be giving to Support Connections. 90%, she promises 90% of all the funds raised will go to the cause. I am honored to have the mayor present here today. Congratulations on winnings, and I really look forward for the next 4 years to working with you. I have a feeling it will be a pleasure. This is the beginning. This month will be Support Connection. Next month will be St. Jude's, the entire month of February. And after that, Mayor has a plan for us.
Yes, we're going to work towards helping out the Peekskill youth, Peekskill Parks and Recreation. And I really want to say thank you, Mike. Today was my first time actually having a full conversation with him, and I already see there's going to be a long-lasting relationship here. So thank you, and thank you, George, for connecting us.
And you see I connect with good people, right, Mr. Mayor? Support Connection, I've known her for over 20 years.
I told the mayor if it wasn't for you, it definitely wouldn't have gone as far as it gone. You are the very cause of it, the very root of it. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to know.
You're the cause of it.
We're together.
We're working
now
together.
That we have a great mayor, I have a feeling this is
and a
going to
great
be real
council,
smooth.
too.
Excellent.
A council that's going to work together to move Peekskill forward.
Without a doubt, without a doubt.
So, Kathy, you might want to tell our audience a little bit more about Support Connection and what you do and how long you've been doing it.
Yes, we actually opened our doors over 21 years ago. I'm the founding director, and we got started and we still remain to offer counseling and support groups and wellness programs, educational programs to women and their families dealing with breast and ovarian cancer. Everything we do is all free, confidential, and what makes us very unique is that all of our counselors have had cancer. We remain one of the few organizations in the country that do what we do. So we began with 2 small support groups in Yorktown Heights, where our main office is still. And now we've expanded to deal with people nationwide. And we've even helped people in Europe that have emailed us. Yes, through the internet, 800. I can't thank you enough because we're around today because of people like you. To me, you'll become a community partner for us, and we'll give you that recognition for your kindness. It is all the donors that believe in what we do. I'm proud that we've helped thousands of people since our opening in '96.
And Kathy, you've been honored recently.
Well, I was honored a year ago at our 20th anniversary with an award called the Spirit of Love Award for my passion and my dedication to the organization. And I just love to see people getting the help that they need and not feeling alone. And that's what really, really, there's so much money dedicated to research as we need, and we all want a cure. But for the many, many people living with cancer, they need to hear from another person who's gone through it that they can get help.
Kathy,
thank you.
Many people in Peekskill may not know about you, so we're opening a new avenue today. I know you support people from Peekskill, Cortland, and all of North Westchester.
If anyone ever needs our help, you can just go on our website, supportconnection.org, or you could call us at 914-962-6402. Again, I'm also very proud you'll get a human being if you call between a live voice, a person with a heart and a soul on the other end. If you call Monday through Friday, if you call over the weekend, we'll get back to you Monday by 10 a.m. The women who work with me are angels. They're gifts. They've been through it. They know what it's like. They don't keep people waiting. They know what the anxiety could do to people. And again, I just am so proud, and I'm so grateful to the community. George, you and I go back a long time, and he's always been one of my cheerleaders. And
you do good.
well,
For the women who
I'm very proud to say that we've just been rated once again as one of the great not-for-profits in the country, and that's a very, very, very big distinction.
Michael, will you be continuing this month like last month with a 10% discount for people who mentioned they saw down in George?
Oh, yes. Anyone mentions George Ondek will get 10% for the month of February and January. And then from there on until June, on the honor of the mayor-elect and the mayor-sitting mayor, I look forward to doing many things. We could use as much help as we can from everyone, please. But don't feel pressured. We'll do our part. Hopefully you'll do yours too.
You don't need help with the business. You got a big heart. You want to help the community.
Absolutely.
That's why you're going to do this every month. You told me.
Everything that goes in the box, it helps. That's just an increase.
And you're going to match whatever people give for the entire month of January.
And then some.
Okay.
And then some. That's a promise.
Okay.
That's a promise.
So
Thank you,
you've
George.
been on my worldwide audience, even in Slovenia or
You're
Albania.
You're my inspiration.
On YouTube and on the George Ondek Show throughout Westchester County. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for taking time out of your busy schedule to come by.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
I want to see you as a senator.
Isn't he a great guy? I'm closing out the George Ondek Show now. Remember, the month of January is dedicated to Support Connection. If you come into Nonna's and you make a contribution, the owner, Michael, will match it dollar for dollar. I once again thank the mayor for coming by.
Thank you.
And Ms. Quinn, thank you for coming by, and may we raise thousands for you. Till next time, George Ondek signing off. Thanks, buddy.